7:18 at the Bold. Time now for this week's edition of the Northwest Bank Wildcat News. And pleased to be joined in studio this morning by Lucinda Boyd and Tim Miller, talking Stars Night. Good morning. Thank you for coming in.
Good morning.
And, Stars Night tomorrow night at Humboldt Middle School. First of all, talk a little bit about what it is and kind of why you do it.
Well, Stars Night really is just a nice big variety show, but it's basically an open house for our whole school, too. The technology, the acronym Stars Night was really kind of an acronym to set off science, technology, and the arts. Mm-hmm. So it's kind of a big open house night if you want to really kind of put it in a nutshell. The music department puts on a big variety show up in the auditorium. There are displays throughout the building by the art department. The industrial ed's got some displays out there, tag displays. In the years past, I've even had some writing displays that the kids have done throughout the year. So it's just kind of a neat night to kind of wrap up our year and kind of show what kids have done. So we do it in our building because it's kind of their home for the year, and they want to kind of showcase where they've been all year long and the things they've done.
So what kind of displays are we going to see tomorrow evening? Lots of things set up, I'm sure, for people to see. What kinds of things do we have?
We're going to have lots of art, and I know the TAG students have been working on a display. The Industrial Technology Department has projects that they've made. And then at 6:45, we have auditioned pieces that will take place up in the auditorium along with the jazz bands.
Excellent. And yes, the bands are performing tomorrow. What sort of pieces are they performing? So they audition, so it's kind of the best of the best? Is that the idea here?
Well, yeah. The kids themselves from the music department audition individual acts that they've worked on throughout the year and the things that they want to put on the stage. And so we're going to have some things like, we've got some singers, we've got some comedy acts, there's even a rock band the kids have put together, some dancing, a few singers, and just kind of a neat variety of things. And then we're going to put the Jazz 8 and Jazz 7 on the show, too. They've played back in February at the high school with our evening of jazz, but now we've got a chance to have them play a couple extra tunes. And, for instance, the Jazz 8 has added one of the standard ballads, Yesterday When I Was Young, and they've also picked up a new rock tune called Final Countdown.
Nice.
Yeah. And then the 7th grade jazz band's picked up an old classic 50s tune, Rock Around the Clock. So, they're getting a chance to show some new stuff and just kind of add to the evening.
It's interesting that you mentioned, like rock bands and things coming in. So it's not necessarily just stuff that's happening in school. It's just the talent of the kids that they have in general. Is that the idea?
Right. We ask the students to prepare things on their own, and then they come in and audition. So it's kind of neat for us to see them outside of the classroom and see some other talent. We have a couple students that are doing some humorous acts that we would not have taught them in the classroom, but they're kind of bringing out part of their personality. So it's a fun night. We do show a lot of the personality of the students, and we have a lot of, hey, I didn't know she could do that, or wow, that's really neat, occur, and part of their personality that they always don't get to display. So, and we do have a rock band. They're going to be playing Eye of the Tiger and complete with a vocalist. They don't have a name, so we're hoping between now and then that they will not be introduced as the no-name band. They're kind of going back and forth trying to figure out what their name will be. So we'll disclose that tomorrow evening.
That'll be a big unveiling tomorrow, what the name actually is. So what time does this start?
6:45 in the auditorium is the performance. The doors open at 6 o'clock to the building. So I would suggest that people come early and make sure that they wander about and see what the kids have been doing all day or all year, and then come up into the auditorium prior to 6:45 because it will fill up.
Excellent. So Stars Night tomorrow night. Very exciting as we get towards the end of the school year. So I want to thank Tim Miller and Lucinda Boyd for coming in to tell us about it this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We do it every Wednesday, the Northwest Bank Wildcat News.